Now, hello everyone. Another episode of Inside the Mastermind. My name is Darrell,
And my name is Greg.
and we're here to talk today about meditation now or mindfulness. Now, question I have for you for you is kind of what did and Greg, just play along with me here. What did the meditation teacher say to the businessman when teaching him meditation?
Um, I don't know. That's a good one. What did he say?
He said, I want you to take three deep, slow breaths and then very slowly let go of your mobile phone. So there's there's that aspect of it. Corny, I know, but that's what I'm good for. So it's the corniness there. But yeah, I want to talk to today about meditation, and what is meditation. So meditation kind of started out about 3,500 years ago with Vindic. Um, Venditism there is kind of what I googled and the Wikipedia says. I personally have been a meditator for close to probably like 15, 16, 17 years or so at this point. So I know a little bit about it. I'm definitely not a master or expert, but I do sit on a regular basis. In fact, missing a meditation right now, but it's okay. There's other meditations later on today, and I'm going to go ahead and attend one of those. Um, I guess what the reason I kind of got into meditation, I'll just tell a little bit of my story, and then Greg, you can share anything that you know about meditation or any experience you have. But the reason I got into meditation is because about 16, 17 years ago or so, I was really upset with a friend after kind of a night out. He had said something that I took really hurtful, and looking back, it wasn't really that hurtful. He's just kind of saying you were being mean, and I probably was at the time, but I just kind of took it the wrong way, and was really upset. I read to calm down sometimes, so I was going to a Borders, which for those who were born any time in the last 10 years or so, Borders at the time was a bookstore very similar to Barnes and Nobles. If we're watching this 10 years from now, maybe Barnes and Nobles will be gone. So just imagine Amazon where there was actually stores. And went to Borders, was checking out different different books just to kind of calm down and whatnot. And then I read this book about Buddha, and it was this parable about Buddha, how he was just it was just basically a parable about Buddha. Anyway, I was really angry at the time, read this parable, and just got completely calm after that. So that's kind of my experience. And ever since that day, I've definitely had meditation as part of my life in one way, shape, or form. Just in For those unfamiliar, Buddhism can, to some people, be a religion. For me, it's more of a philosophy. Just so not to get into saying, "Hey, this religion is better than that." We're not here to say that at all. But I think the core of meditation. There's talk of meditation in the Bible. There in different books of the Bible, they talk about how they both pray and meditate. So there's that aspect. But Greg, what's been your kind of experience with meditation in the past there, or have you had any experience with meditation at all?
Yeah, me actually, my experience is more recent, maybe within the last, again, 4 to 6 months or so. Now, I haven't been super heavy into meditation, but it's definitely something I need to increase. That's one of my areas I need to work on is actually increase in that. But yeah, I've actually meditated a lot recently, just kind of clear my mind and just focus. And it actually helped me a lot. Just, like I said, get calmer, have like a lower heart rate, lower blood pressure, just feel healthier, more energy, and just more happier and have clearer thoughts when I meditate. So I definitely do enjoy meditating. I just want to maybe add a little bit more onto it or do like you're doing, going to some meditating groups just to help with me to increase that experience with that. But yeah, just with my simple 4 to 6 months of experience just meditating periodically, it actually has helped me just feel better and just one more of like my spiritual being and being one with the universe. So yeah, that's just pretty much my experience for the most part.
That's awesome. And I think a lot of people kind of like people who are apprehensive about meditating are apprehensive because of the fact that there's maybe that spiritual aspect that they can, hey, like I'm not I'm not of this religion or belief system. And it's not really about belief at all. It's just kind of about breathing. Is really what it is. And I know a lot of people in the um, entrepreneur world. Mindfulness meditation is becoming pretty popular. There are people who kind of do consulting of this nature, and people that I know that do consulting and workshops on how to do proper meditation and whatnot. If you if you are a basketball fan at all, you might have heard the name Phil Jackson, big meditator for sure, and I think he kind of credits that calmness and kind of meditation and whatnot um, to some of his success and his days in basketball there as well. So there's that aspect. I kind of just wanted to share some real quick. There's a lot of benefits, and I'll put this in the notes here as well. I'll put it in kind of a chat here real quick too. But there are a lot of benefits to meditation. I'll just read off a couple. I just posted it here in the chat, so maybe you'll see that as well. But these are supposed benefits. Some of them I know for sure. So, some of the benefits are slow aging, master stress, great for helping with sleep, helping for losing weight. They calm your neurotransmitter, helps you beat addiction, helps you relieve pain, helps you extinguish the inflammation, helps you boost endorphins, boost DHA. So, some of these could be very, very much debatable there, but there are definite benefits. I think the benefit for me is that before I got into meditation, I was a pretty angry and upset person the majority of the time, and since that time, I've kind of allowed myself to see more of the big picture and more of just that some things that you get upset about are really not that important at all. And even people who have been doing it for 10 and 15 years, they do have they do have struggles here and there. I can't say with a clear conscience that I have not gotten road rage since moving to Arizona. I definitely can't say that, but uh, but at the same time, you kind of like let things go a little bit easier. I feel so. Um, I think it's a great. I think it's just a great thing to add to your life and your lifestyle. Um, anything else that you'd like to add, Greg? We can make this a shorter one here, but
Yeah. No, I think that's really awesome. Just what you just stated, like you used to be very angry, and when you started meditating, and now you learn to kind of balance that out. And just by you saying that to me, just for me means a lot. Just because look how many people out there who don't necessarily take action to better their lives. They just say, "Well, this is how I am. This is how it's going to be. You need to accept it." But like you say, okay, well, I know maybe this is not the way I should be. So you took some type of action to actually make yourself more balanced and like your yin yang balance, like what I like to call it. So no, that's awesome. Yeah, with me, I've always been more just like of a calmer person, like just naturally as well. So, but with meditation, it definitely has helped me just realize, be more grateful for things. Like you said, like getting road rage. Yeah, I do get road rage sometimes, but as soon as I get it, I try to counteract it. Like, you know what? Again, I'm still safe. I'm okay. Nothing happened. I did get in an accident, so I'm grateful that nothing has come from this. So I just kind of let it go. But yeah, I do understand that road rage is like, you want to just shake your fist at the person, like, hey, you. But
especially here in Arizona, I'll just say we're both here in Arizona for those unfamiliar. But yeah, no, but meditation I think definitely helps, and there's not just one form of meditation. Most people kind of think of what I consider meditation is just sitting and having a calm, having peace and calm, and kind of taking that moment to breathe. But there is walking meditation. There's laying down meditation. There's standing meditation. One of the first meditation groups that I got into when I moved back to Columbus, Ohio, back when I lived there, there was a guy, a good friend of mine, who like usually we would sit for about a half hour and then go take a walk around our little meditation center for about 10 minutes or so to break things up and kind of get the blood flowing. There was one guy who would just always just stand right where he was and kind of stand still. And that's standing meditation. There's also, I think, Greg, you were mentioning that somebody has kind of does chanting meditation, which is that, do you know, have you done any chanting meditation yourself or played around?
A little bit, yeah. I actually do add that to my overall, just like meditating daily ritual or habits. I guess you could say my daily habits. So I do a little bit of that. And actually, it's funny you say that because I never really studied meditation. But for me, I do more of either kneeling meditation or standing. So I do just like for me, like I don't know, I just like I'm not comfortable when I can't really cross my legs anymore, just sit there. Like I just don't feel comfortable. I feels too stiff or tight. Maybe I need to stretch more. But I do more kneeling or standing meditation when I do kind of sit there and meditate in my
That's awesome, man. And I mean, there's probably a bunch of other different types of meditation that are out there. I kind of wanted to go down the path and explain kind of Buddha's journey and the whole attachment, but maybe we'll do that another time. Don't want to really get too much into that. But I guess what I would just throw out there as maybe homework for anybody who is interested in meditation and just trying it out there is, if you have never meditated, just it's not too hard of a process. It's just the opposite of sleep, and it's not really too different from prayer. Um, some would say that prayer is talking to God and meditation is listening to God. There, if you have a belief system that believes in God, I think both of us do. I know there are like some of the people in my sangha, which is a word for community in the Buddhist group. Some people in my sangha are definitely atheists. However, they definitely believe in kind of the teachings of Buddha and the philosophy of Buddha, and there's that as well too. But what I would say for homework, if you're interested in just trying this out and taking it for a spin, set aside 10 minutes today or sometime this week. But you probably have 10 minutes today if you really think about it, and just sit somewhere. You don't have to get a specific kitchen. You can sit sit or stand even, and take 10 minutes just to sit and breathe and clear your mind. Breathe and clear your mind. Just breathe in, breathe out, and that's all there is to meditation. Now, if you are experienced with meditation, but you've never sat with a group, what I would highly recommend that you do is go ahead and look up on Meetup or look up in whatever network is available in your community. There's a lot of networks online where you can look up and just see, um, different facilities that group meditations come together. And because I have to say, the difference between just sitting by myself and then finding a group meditation group was, I won't say exponential, but it's just a whole different feeling. You feel there's a community there. There's just a great vibe you feel whenever you're meditating with another group of people and breathing and all trying to find peace at the same time. It's kind of an undescribable feeling. So I would recommend that. Just try and find a meditation group if you already meditate on a regular basis. If you don't meditate on a regular basis, take 10 minutes today, try and meditate, see if it works for you, share. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine as well. And no harm, no foul. But I think we'll go ahead and wrap up at this point here. I will just go ahead and throw out there that if you are uh, for those who are, if you need motivation and inspiration, definitely check out Greg's blog. It's planetgreensinn.com. We'll have the link in the description once we go ahead and get this edited later on today. It's got lots of healthy products to assist your journey in a positive lifestyle. And feel free to share your email also below to check out his health and wellness store online if you need supplements or things of that nature to help you along your journey. So,
and I would just like to add too, if you're looking for a mastermind group and someone to help keep you accountable and on track, definitely connect with Darrell. He will have his description and link below regarding the application for the mastermind group. So again, if you want to actually join this mastermind group and again have someone that's an accountability partner, keep you on track, Darrell's the guy to connect with. So the link will be in the description below regarding the mastermind application, and go ahead and fill that out, and hopefully we'll have you on the show.
All right, and thank you so much, Greg, for that. And I'll go ahead and end with a quote here. Then I'll go ahead and end a quote with meditation. So, and Greg, if you have any other ones, you feel free to add them. But meditation is meeting eternity in the present moment. It is resolving every problem as it comes. It is resolving every tension as it creeps in. It is facing the challenges of life in a non-fearful way. And that's from Bamala Thakur, who I guess is definitely a meditation teacher and leader there. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end this episode of Inside the Mastermind. Thank you so much for joining us, and feel free to go ahead and share your homework in the comments there. Subscribe if you like it. If you don't like it, give us some feedback on how we can improve. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.